This is Top Shop Podcast.
Shop Podcast.
Top Shop Podcast.
Podcast for automotive service business owners by Paul Donahue.
Hey, I've got a special guest today on Top Shop Podcast. It's Ryan Kooiman. And just a quick I did some research on him on LinkedIn on the flight here. So he's an ASE Master L1, L2, and L3, and he's currently
on the Board of Governors with ASE.
He's on the Board of Governors for ASE. What a great guest to have. Jeff's really hooked me up. So he's past chair of the SAE, the Western Michigan section. He's the founder and chairman of the West Michigan Auto Repair Society. 2006, BP Amico Ultimate Golden Mechanic. So he's received a Golden Wrench Award from another type of organization, right? So co-host, this is what I really want to, and I want to ask you to be, I have a podcast called Top Shop Podcast.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd love to participate.
Okay, I would love to have you as a guest.
Yeah, I host the internal SMP stories for our own company, a podcast. So many people have great stories out there, right? And
Right.
We have so many people in our company with diverse backgrounds, and it's really a cool opportunity to share their stories,
Right.
and understand about who we are. But within the industry, there's so many different great stories and different angles, right?
Right,
So
yeah.
however I can help participate.
Yeah, great.
Love it.
All right, it's the author of Training Manual and Classes Standard Motor Products, received Northwest University's Automotive Aftermarket Management Education Award, and that award is reserved for industry leaders throughout the country, right?
Yep.
Who have noteworthy contributions while demonstrating a substantial commitment to education within and outside of the industry. So, and you've participated in ASE L1 test writing workshops and contributed to all 8 areas of automotive certification
Yeah,
tests.
so I've had a little bit of an interesting history with ASE, as a young technician, really honored and looked up to those technicians that had the master certification badge. And so once I earned the status of being a L1 master certified technician,
Right.
then quickly I had the opportunity to become a subject matter expert, and I've been working in their test writing workshops with a lot of great talented technicians from around the country for about the last 20 years now.
Wow.
And then transitioning into the role of Board of Governors this past year. So great organization. It's about industry, protecting industry and really governing itself. And so it's a great organization I've been honored to be part of for many years now.
Also, and you've published over 30 periodicals.
Yes.
Not bad.
Yes. Thank you.
What do you do in your spare time?
I have a couple kids, some cattle.
All right, well, that'll keep you busy, that's for
Yes.
sure. I try to think of 3 questions that auto repair shop owners would be interested in. I don't know if can you answer supply chain and parts availability?
Yep.
How's your company addressing the challenges of supply chain disruptions and ensuring a consistent supply of quality parts to independent auto repair shops?
That's a great question. That's one that's been really accentuated during the COVID era, when a lot of people were having lower fill rates. Our company's dedication to the aftermarket is high 90s percentile of fill rate, meaning that we've got it on the shelf, we've got it available to our customers. And while other manufacturers were struggling through those times, we slipped a little bit off that high 90 mark, but we're almost double what other people were because of a lot of our strategy of still commitment to North American manufacturing. We've got facilities placed throughout Europe. And our distribution and supply chain was aligned a little different than a lot of people that might be going across the Pacific Ocean. You remember there were some dock worker strikes in LA and the different ports, and some of that kind of stuff caused a lot of our competitors a lot of problems. Now, since we have a distribution center in Virginia, we could go into Atlantic ports and do some different strategy there. We've got manufacturing in Europe, as well as some of our Asian facilities, but a lot of North American, whether it be Canada, throughout the U.S. We still have manufacturing facilities in the U.S. as well as Central America. And so we're a little bit off that, but we've really maintained a high fill rate and be able to provide our 4 seasons or our standard branded products to our customers.
Okay, all right. Technology and support training. What investments is your company making in terms of technology and training programs to help repair shops stay current with rapidly evolving automotive technologies such as the electronic and autonomous vehicles?
Well, you're hitting a spot close to my heart here.
Okay.
So as director of training
for
Standard Motor Products, this is a big deal to us. And so we've got a full staff of trainers throughout North America. We do well over 1,000 classes a year at different people's locations, whether it be Guam, Puerto Rico, Fairbanks, Alaska, or even Mexico. And everywhere in between. So every night we've got a staff of trainers out teaching technicians. During COVID, we opened up a new film studio at our training center in Irving, Texas, just outside DFW Airport. And so we do live virtual events at least 3 nights a week where people can log in from all remote regions. You know, think about the technician that lives in a mountainous region that was previously having to drive an hour and a half to 3 hours to attend a class.
Right.
Now they can log in from the comfort of their shop or their home and reach that. We also offer hands-on training. So we fly technicians into the DFW airport. We pick them up, we house them, we feed them. We do a lot of stuff. Just last week, we had a group of 12 technicians in doing a hands-on EV class. We've got a Nissan Leaf there. We've got a Tesla. We've got a couple Priuses. We've got a lot of components from different failed vehicles. And so we hands-on diagnose these things. So when the technician gets back to their own market or their own shop, they feel comfortable. They've already done this activity with the supervision of one of our trainers.
Wow.
And so it continues to evolve. We've been teaching hybrid vehicles since 2005, so it's really nothing new to us.
Yeah.
We understand a lot of this technology, and we've kind of stayed up with it. One of the big changes now, and our company deals with vehicle control and temperature control.
Okay.
Well, the temperature control is where a lot of vehicles are changing now as we move into the newer technology. Think about your typical EV. It's got to keep those batteries warm in the wintertime. It's got to keep them cool in the summertime. And so we're seeing a shift more so from miles driven to hours of operation. You know, that car's parked in Phoenix in the hot sun in the summertime.
110, right.
That compressor is running all the time. So as people leave their vehicle at 80% charge, they come back and it's at 60 or 40%. And they said, what happened?
Right.
Well, the electronics were working to maintain.
Cool the batteries.
Yeah, absolutely. And so our components are continually running and wearing and
Wow.
you know, creating service opportunities.
Sounds like Standard Motor Products is really like, you guys are really like cutting edge on.
Well, we try to be.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll dig into it some more, but I mean, it really sounds like you guys are going the extra mile. Your company's going the extra mile to help the repair shops and the technicians keep up with the training.
Yes, and I'm very proud of that. Our leadership team.
Is there a website address that they can go
Yeah,
to?
they can go to standardbrandtraining.com.
Standardbrandtraining.com. All your repair shop owners, go there and get this information. You can sit on Zoom and collect all the stuff that this company's paying for to put together for you guys.
Yeah. We also have a Standard Brand YouTube channel, a Four Seasons YouTube channel with a lot of tips. We do actually a power hour, which you can find from our website. And so once a month, we do a lunch and learn virtual in different time zones. And so we encourage people to log into that. So again, go to standardbrand.com is the corporate website, standardbrand.com. You'll see a training tab there. You can find a lot of different articles and links to our training, as well as how to sign up for this power hour and log in during lunchtime. It's a great opportunity for the whole shop to kind of sit together, you know, eat a pizza and look at stuff and then maybe discuss a little bit.
Right.
So all independent repair shops are looking to help instill that trust in their customer or from their customer. And so I think this is just one more tool to help them maintain that. And for the fee that it costs for an individual shop to join the organization is very minimal.
Right.
And, you know, it's cost of a lunch, basically.
Yep.
So it's, in my mind, it's a no-brainer.
Yep. Okay, thanks, Ryan.
Hey, thanks for the opportunity.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Awesome.
For additional automotive resources and exclusive content, follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel to catch all our episodes. Thanks again for joining us in the driver's seat, and we'll see you next time for another thrilling episode of Top Shop.